everyone, welcome back. I'm Di, and today I am bringing you an official announcement for March Mystery Madness 2019. This will be the 4th year that we'll be having March Mystery Madness. I was a co-host for the 2nd and 3rd rounds of it. This year I am kind of in a guest hosting position. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, including a lot of really heavy work stuff. So you'll basically find me mostly on Twitter and in our Goodreads group. We will have a new list of hosts this year, some which are returning from last year, and I will have them all linked down in the description box below so that you can check out all of their channels and their content, as well as their announcement videos for the upcoming readathon. For those of you who are unaware, March Mystery Madness is a readathon starting on March 1st and ending on March 31st, and it's a month full of reading mysteries. So any kind of mysteries, it doesn't matter what kind of mystery you read or how many mysteries you read during the month, just by reading one mystery and sharing it with us on your favorite social media platform, that is counting as participating in our readathon. As for challenges, we do have 5 this year. They're not mandatory challenges to participate in our readathon. They are just sort of a fun thing if you want something to help you structure your reading for the readathon for the month. In our readathon last year, we have single word prompts where you could interpret those as you wish. We decided to keep that for this year because a lot of people liked it, and it gives a lot of flexibility as to how to fit your books into the challenges, which is also fun. So this year, we have 5 challenges, and I'll start off by telling you what the challenge is and then kind of giving you an example of how you might interpret that, but in no way do I mean it to be only how I'm suggesting you interpret the challenge. They're just ideas on how you could interpret the challenge. So the first challenge prompt is new, and of course, read something that's new to you, read a mystery that's new to you, read an author that's new to you, read a series that's new to you, read a genre of mystery that's new to you. So, like I said, the first prompt is new. The second prompt is old, and so obviously you could interpret that as something that was published a very long time ago. It could be something that you've had on your bookshelf for a very long time, or maybe the copy of the book you have is old. So those are just some examples that you could use for the prompt old. Our third prompt is borrowed. So borrowed from the library, borrowed from your friend, borrowed from your parent, your relative, borrowed from a little free library. Those are a number of places where you could borrow a book. Kindle Unlimited or Scribd are good options as well. Our next prompt is again, and this one I would say a reread of a book would count for this. It could be revisiting a series that you enjoyed in the past and have an installment left that you have unread. It could be revisiting an author's work. So maybe you really liked a particular author and they've come out with something else that you haven't read, or they have other series that you haven't read, so you'd be revisiting their work, and I interpret that as for something that you could use as again. And again, again. There's so many ways to interpret all of these prompts, so just go with the one that makes you happy. Our last prompt for this year is blue. And so you could do blue on the cover, or blue on the spine, blue maybe in the title name. You could spell out blue from letters in the title, or we associate blue, the color blue, with the police. So maybe a mystery that has a police detective as the main character instead of like an amateur sleuth or something like that. So that is our last prompt. We also have a bonus prompt this year. This one is just purely for fun. You may have noticed that while I was telling you what the prompts were for this year, it sounded a lot like a wedding superstition. Something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue. So our bonus prompt is to read a mystery that has a wedding in it. Now I know this is going to be, difficult for you to probably figure out unless it's like specifically in the synopsis. But if you are reading a mystery and there does happen to be a wedding in it, let us know what it is, because I'm sure a lot of us would want to check that title out as well. We're always looking for new recommendations, well, at least I am. So those are all of our prompts for this year. Like I said, I will be mostly active on Twitter and our Goodreads group. Our Twitter is at MarchMYSMadness, and you're going to want to be sure to follow us there. We're already starting to post things leading up to the readathon. I will also be hosting Monday meetups again on the Twitter. So basically Monday meetup is just a time for us to connect and talk about the books that we are reading, and maybe get some recommendations. It's just a fun meetup on Twitter. I'm not sure what time Monday meetups is going to be yet this year. Last year we had them in the afternoon. The year before that we had them in the evening. If you have a preference on what time you'd like Monday meetups to be, let me know, because we are still putting together our schedule for our sprints. And that leads me into our next thing. We will be hosting sprints on our Twitter, so another reason why you're going to want to follow us there. And then as far as the Goodreads group goes, our Goodreads group is Mystery Madness, again linked down in the description box below. It is also the group where I host our Book One Cozies Club discussion threads. So we have a whole bunch of books that are on the bookshelf in our group if you are looking for a recommendation, or if you want to participate in any of this discussion threads for the readathon or for Book One Cozies Club. And so by the time you see this video, the threads should already be up in the Goodreads group, so feel free to go over there and let us know what you're reading or what you're going to plan to read for the readathon, how you're interpreting these prompts. And it's also a good place to just chat with other mystery lovers. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Speaking of Book One Cozies Club, there is a book of the quarter, I guess. We're quarterly now. There is a selection up in the Mystery Madness Goodreads group for Book One Cozies Club, and that's Mystery at Astor Place. We're going to be reading that one through March, but I am going to pick a new selection just for March Mystery Madness. I haven't picked it yet. You will hear about it when I put up my TBR for this readathon. So if you're interested in reading Murder at Astor Place, or maybe getting in on the next cozy mystery selection that I am going to pick for the readathon. Just keep watching or join us in the Goodreads group and you will see the thread go up for that. Now I think that's all I've got for you today. If you will be joining us for March Mystery Madness in any capacity, please let me know down in the description box below. I'd love to chat with all of you over on our Twitter page as well. And yeah, here's looking to another great month full of mystery reading. I hope you are all doing great, and until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.